All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I'm one of the leaders here with goDesana and Heart by Naturals, which are under the Green Organics family of companies. And I want to welcome you guys to tonight's from products to paychecks testimonial Zoom tonight. So we have several people on here who are going to share a story either about the products or about their experience participating in the incentive plan. Mainly products because over 93% of our members are customers, which is great. But if you guys are guests watching here on Zoom or if you're watching on Facebook, do me a huge favor, comment in the chat, let us know if you are a guest, and also make sure you get with the person who invites you here or share this information with you and let them know what you liked about the information you heard tonight. All right. And we love to welcome you to the goDesana and Heart by Naturals family if there's something you liked about this information. As far as me, I've been a part of this amazing company for almost 7 years. So February 4th will be 7 years. And I'm one of the seven-figure earners here. We have several six-figure earners on here. The products have helped eliminate arthritis pain, helped me recover from a terrible car accident 5 years ago, and the products are amazing. And this is the only company I've ever been with where if I didn't make a single dime, I would still use the products, right? If I didn't earn any money here, I would still use the products. That's how effective and the products are. So thanks to Paula Scarcella, our founder and our CEO, and to Alexander Brighton, who's our product formulator. So appreciate y'all being here. Want to congratulate Coach Seymour. Today is his 6-year anniversary being with the family. So congratulations, Coach Seymour. And just want to give a quick plug. The company on HBN side released a core cleanse product. Okay. And that combination, that's an amazing kit. It's been flying off the shelves. That comes with a full-size package of ParaCleanse, which is our parasite cleansing and toxin tea. So that tea kills parasites. Then we have the heavy metal and toxins cleanse. So that product right there helps to remove metals and toxins out of the body, which many of us have consumed metals. We have toxins just from the air we breathe, from the food we eat, the beverages we drink, toothpaste, if people are still using commercial toothpaste, and even some of the personal care products people use, lotion, shampoos, things like that, soap, have toxins. And so that the heavy metal and toxin cleanse product is going to help to remove those toxins, right? Now, the Core Cleanse bundle comes with both, which is amazing. So that right there is great. I did the math. That the savings on that is good because not only do you get a full-size bag of ParaCleanse and the heavy metal and toxin cleanse products, you also receive a free liver support tincture. That's a 1 ounce bottle. You just take 5-10 drops a day. That's worth $35 right there. Then you receive a free HEPA detox. That's going to really help to support your liver. That's $27 right there. So right now we're at what, $62. And then the purchase of that kit qualifies for the Try Me product with HBN. So the company is giving, let's drop my deodorant. The company is giving away our go-go sticks, 3 random go-go sticks, which are our essential oil nasal inhalers. Okay, so these nasal inhalers are made from natural organic essential oils, not synthetic oils. So your brain recognizes them, and you receive 3 random ones. That right there is worth $40. So right now, that savings is around $100, a little over $100 in savings just by buying the Core Cleanse kit. Now that's going to last until the end of this month, which is Friday. Okay, so if you guys would like to get the Core Cleanse kit, get it, and you guys are going to really enjoy your experience using that. What else? So we have goDesana, which is the company's personal care division, right? There's tooth powder, there's deodorant, there's hair and body bars. There also are bath bath bombs. There's a hair serum, a skincare serum. Then there's also the non-toxic household products, right? The laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner. And then there are the cosmetics, which are the go-go sticks. I have mine in my pocket. The ones I use, I have in my pocket. So this one is focus fuel. This one really helps me focus when I'm working. I know more and more students and people who work jobs that require them to think a lot, they love focus fuel. Okay, but we have 10 different go-go sticks. Those are considered cosmetics. Then there are essential oils. Then we have black seed oil, which is a personal care product and essential oil and a superfood. Okay. Now on the HBN side, we have primarily supplements and superfoods, right? And the core cleanse and the core cleanse product, those are supplements and superfoods. There are some personal care products, right? Now, the great thing about the company, all the products have a money back guarantee, is 30 days. So customers can buy the products and don't have to worry about losing their money, because if they buy it and they request a refund within a month of receipt of the order, they can get their money back. As far as pay, the company pays us in real time. So there's daily pay, there's weekly pay, there's monthly pay. Who received their goDesana matrix pay today? Which is great. And then HBN has a lifestyle bonus. Starts at $75 a week, goes up to $5,000 a week just in the lifestyle bonus. So people got their matrix pay. So that's a high level overview about the products and the opportunity. So if anything interests you, just get back with whoever invited you here and let them know what you liked about the info, and and they can help answer any questions. Because people are going to share testimonials, I want to give a couple of disclaimers. And for those of you who are going to share your testimonial, or have any guests who want to share, raise your hand or comment in the chat so we know, so we can have you unmute yourselves at the appropriate time. All right, got you, Jessica. So the first disclaimer is the income disclaimer. We work hard, okay? We don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us and not earn any money. We never guarantee people are going to earn any income, right? But we do guarantee you are going to have access to buying and using and sharing premium products and an amazing compensation plan, right? This pay plan put me in a position where I was able to put my daughter through college debt free. She just started her master's program last week. That's paid for. Also, it's been almost 2 months. My position with my prior employer of 17 years and 4 months was eliminated back on September 3rd. Okay, so and I was contemplating walking away from corporate America anyway, but after 30 years in the industry, well, after they eliminated my position, I officially retired from working a job. And so because this opportunity helped put me in a position to do that, which is great. It was funny last night, about 8 o'clock at night, I felt like, not anxiety, but I felt like, dang, I don't want to log into work tomorrow. And then I forgot, oh, I don't have a job anymore. And so I remember on Sunday nights, who's felt like that on Sunday night? You knew that Monday wasn't, Monday, you didn't dread it, but you also didn't feel good about having to, wake up early and go fight traffic, and, or even work at home and log on for your job. I almost forgot, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm retired, so it's good. But so that's the income disclaimer. The medical disclaimer, right? Our products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health condition. So we never guarantee any of our products are going to cure you or treat you, right? They are simply supplements, and we're not governed by the FDA. And so if you do have any questions about using the products, talk to your doctor. Also, the company, okay, I saw you, TR. The company has our manufacturing facility, which is owned by us, is FDA certified. Right. So we don't white label any of our products like a lot of companies do. A lot of companies will white label their products, meaning that they go to a lab or a company that makes supplements or vitamins and tell them what they want. Okay. Meanwhile, thousands of other companies doing the same thing with this one company. And so the company will make the vitamins or the supplements, and they'll slap the label of their customer on it. And so you could have 1,000 companies all using the same product, just different names, right? We don't have that. That right there gives us a competitive advantage. That's why we have a moat around us, because we manufacture our own ingredients. Our own formulations, right? Which is great. So that's enough about the myself, the company. Just gave a high level overview. Let me read the comments really quickly, and then we'll have Jessica unmute shortly. But several people like didn't like Sundays. You know, Coach Seymour was like Sunday nights was Friday nights for him, right? So yeah, that feeling was not a good feeling, and I can't believe I forgot. I'm like, I don't do that anymore, which is great. All right, guys, let me get Jessica Hill from Missouri to unmute yourself, and you should be able to hit the unmute button, Jessica, and you can share your story. And
can you hear me, Coach?
yes.
All right. So I got two testimonies. One's from a coworker of mine who unfortunately couldn't make it on to the call. But so Friday, I was talking to them and they were feeling kind of under the weather, congested and everything. And I said, hold on a second. I went to my desk and I had a bottle of eucalyptus radiata. So I gave it to him. I said, here's a QR code on it that can tell you different ways to use it. I said, but you can definitely put it on your feet at night, So I came in this morning and I asked him, he's like, oh my Lord. He said, that stuff works. I feel so much better. I said, yep, it takes it all out of you. So he was happy with that. And then my personal testimony is, I had one of my earrings did something to my ear. I don't know if I slept on it wrong or what. So I had a little sore. I put some black seed oil on it. Took the pain away and started healing it up right away. So just wanted to say thank you.
All right, that's amazing. Our eucalyptus radiata is wonderful, and it's funny because we have eucalyptus globulus, we have eucalyptus citriodora, and then there's eucalyptus radiata, and they all do different things. Okay, so they're not, they all work differently, but eucalyptus radiata is perfect for what you gave your coworker, for them to get rid of some congestion and just rub it on your feet, rub it on the back of your neck, put in your hands. Just take a deep breath through the nostrils. It's great, and it's awesome being able to recommend a product you believe in with people you know and care about, right? Which, and so that they don't have to go and buy. A lot of people would go and buy cough drops. Like, have you looked at the ingredients that are in cough drops? Have you seen the ingredients in that? Right.
Yeah.
So being able to offer people a healthier solution to help their body get back to feeling better is great. And we do network marketing every single day, but don't get paid for it, because we're always, sharing things we like with people we know. It could be movies, books. Someone's just recommended a book to me today, restaurants, but we don't get paid for doing that. And for the company to, give us some high quality products and to pay us, to buy it and use it and recommend it, it's great. This is great. And then black seed oil, that right there, they call it the blessed seed or the blessed oil. But they say it cures over 100. I'm sorry, it cures almost everything but death, right? And so and there are over 801 known benefits, and that right there, ear soreness, or if you have any cuts or pain, it works. It just works great. So that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Jessica. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Our black, and I take notes, guys. The reason I take notes is because I like having stories to share. So I encourage for you guys who are listening, take some notes, because you may know someone that maybe be dealing with a health issue, that someone shared this story about. I know last week Mimi, I don't know if she's on here tonight. She's here. Mimi's story about her using OSHA Vitality because she dealt with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, not taking not taking T3 medication, several people, right, were curious to learn about what she used, right? And Ocean Vitality is amazing. So take notes, guys, and share those stories. All right, Tiara. So let me get you to unmute yourself, Tiara, and let me find your guest. Who's your guest?
Her name is Martha Green.
Okay, I saw her. There she goes. I'm gonna ask you to unmute Miss Green.
So good evening, everyone. My guest is Martha Green. She is a faithful user of our GLP-1 system, and she's getting some good results. So I'm going to allow her to share her story. Martha, thank you so much for joining the call. I really appreciate you being on tonight.
You're welcome, Tierra, and good evening, everyone. I am a fan of the GLP-1 system, and I've been sharing ever since Tierra shared it with me. It came at the right time for me in my life. I was going through um, bad knee problems. Was going to an orthopedic, and I was taking therapy, and I was swollen. I had a lot of inflammation, and to hear the testimony or see the things that Tierra was saying about it on Facebook, I follow her on Facebook. I got interested. So I sent her a text and I said, Tierra, I really want to know more about this GLP-1 system. So she sent me some documentation, emailed it to me. When I asked about it the very first time, you remember, Tierra, it was some time ago, and I didn't take you up on it.
Yeah.
And then you remember, and I really didn't approach it then. But then when I was going through those issues, I said, well, I'm going to give it a try. So when she sent me the documentation and I read about it, I liked the fact that it was all natural. That's what drew me to it. The fact that it was, was all natural products and ingredients. And so it was September, I believe, 25th that I began the program. And I promise you, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I'm always telling other people about it um, because I have experienced it. And the inflammation in my body is all gone. I know that's all it was. The orthopedic told me that was probably my problem, probably most of my problem was inflammation in my body. And she told me, well, put some turmeric in your diet. That was the orthopedic told me that. So I said, okay, I'll do that. But then when I started the GLP-1 system, that was on September 25th. This is what, October 22nd. And I'm still doing it. And I am feeling, I promise you, 100% better. All the inflammation is gone. I mean, I don't have I thought I was bone on bone. I was ready for a knee replacement. That for me, I thought I was ready for a knee replacement because of the pain I was going through with my knees. I'm not there anymore. The pain is not there anymore. I'm an avid spin rider, the spin bike, and I put it on pause because I thought that was part of my problem. But I am back spinning, and the orthopedic told me not to stop, but I couldn't do it. But I called Tierra, I think, after my first round of it and said, well, what do I do next? I said, do it. And she said, well, I'm going to stay on the Slimmer Pro. You may want to continue that. And I did, and I'm still doing it. And so I just want to say it's a product I truly believe in, and I've shared it with other people. I don't know if they've tried it or not, but I am a fan of GLP-1 system. That's all I have to say. And I'm down by 18 pounds.
That is awesome. Congratulations on that weight loss. Well, weight
Thank you.
weight release.
Weight release.
Yes, weight release. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, I took some notes. I took detailed notes. I like listening to these our testimonials. We never have the same type of testimonial each week. It's always something new. Tiara has several guests that attend every week. So the first thing I have to ask, I always ask, and people know the question: did Tiara pay you to hop on here and share your story?
Oh no, oh no. I was happy to do it.
All right.
I wanted to come last week, but I had something else going on, and I had a Zoom call tonight doing something else,
Okay.
and I said, well, I can get on, but I'll be late. And she said, you come on anyway, so that's why I wasn't here right at 8 o'clock.
That's awesome. We appreciate you for even taking time to hop on here and share your experience. Now you said did you know Tiara before you saw her post on Facebook?
I was going to, yes, I was going to the orthopedic
Okay.
before I talked to Tierra.
Okay.
I was. And I had been going most of the summer. I had been going for about 8 weeks. And I think I had gotten maybe 50% there, but I wasn't all the way there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when I started on the GLP-1 system, I said, man, this is really working for me.
So,
And the inflammation, the swelling, and I mean, I just feel better. I feel, and now you can't pay me to put some of the things that I was eating and doing in my body anymore.
mhm.
You can't even pay me to do it. And so I understand the reading materials she sent me, the kinds of things that I need to do. Anything anti-inflammatory, that's a natural, because I got a little gift of a lot of little oils when I bought mine, and I am using them, Tierra. Uh,
Okay.
That's awesome.
I
That's
am
awesome.
I am using them.
So Miss Green, did you know Tiara before you saw her post on Facebook, or was it just from seeing her?
No, I know her personally. She's sort of
Okay.
family,
Okay. Cool.
and I've known her for years, and I knew that she was into the natural
That's awesome.
products and things.
Yeah.
I knew that about her.
Awesome.
And when she told me, she shared her experience on Facebook. She shared it. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go on and break down and do this.
Yeah.
And
That's
so the second time around, I convinced myself to go ahead and try it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All we do is share. We simply, we use products we believe in, and we share them. And some people use Facebook, some people, are at work or wherever, just their daily lives. And I'm glad you happened to see a Facebook post and was ready. And, we don't push, we don't convince people. We simply share information, and
Right.
we want people just to learn, right, and learn about.
Absolutely. And I've learned a lot. I've
Mhm.
learned a lot. And I'm always interested now in learning more, like Googling stuff, trying to find out this about that and that about that. And now that I'm doing that, everything that pops up on my thread now is either something about turmeric or something about
Yeah,
ginger or
yeah,
something
yeah.
about sea moss or those things, those products.
That's awesome. And we have all that. We have sea moss. We have the turmeric products. We have a lot. And so if you have questions, TR, she can answer those. But
I will. I
I was
will.
like you. I was like you. Before I joined the company, I dealt with knee. My right knee was having operated on twice.
Wow.
By the time I was 26, I had two knee surgeries from playing sports, and they thought by around this age, I'm 56 now, they
Uh-huh.
they thought I would need a knee replacement, and so I started using these products. I stopped using the NSAIDs and the naproxen, the
Uh-huh.
topical weight
Right.
loss and stuff. I stopped using that. I started using our products a little over 6 years ago, and my knee pain stopped and it hasn't come back. So now I'm active in the gym like you. I can exercise
Yeah.
and I can
Yeah.
work out without my knees hurting or swelling. right? Which
Absolutely.
I know you like
Absolutely.
being in the spin class. I still can't get past that little seat. That little seat is like,
Oh no, I don't even feel it anymore. I've been spent I am 70, I'm 74, and I've been spinning now 15 years, and I'm still doing it.
I'll try it again, but that little seat, that
You'll
seat,
get used to it. You'll get used to it.
that little
Just keep
seat.
doing it.
But thanks, and like, and you should comment on information. I've been sharing information about inflammation. How that right there is what opens the body up to sicknesses and diseases. And so, if we
Absolutely.
get inflammation under control,
Absolutely.
our
That's
lives will
what it
be a lot better. And
a
congrats,
lot better. You will feel much better, and
yes,
it gives you a quality life.
yes,
It has returned it to me because I was just really in a way. I just thought, am I going to have to deal with this pain? And doing this, I feel so much better. My knees don't hurt anymore.
that's awesome. And I'm glad. It was the right time in your life to decide to go ahead
Yes, it
and
was.
buy
It
it.
was the it
So
was the right time. I
right
told
time.
Tiara that this happened at the right time in my life because I was going through that. And then I decided to do this. And after I saw the results, that's what I said. It just happened at the right time in my life for me.
It's awesome, and it's perfect because we use these products and we share them with people we care about, and you have a relationship with TR and you trust her enough. When you trusted her, you knew her lifestyle, so you
Yes,
knew she's not going to promote any products that may be junk,
absolutely.
harmful.
Absolutely.
And then with you, having your experience now, you're sharing with other people.
I am.
Don't,
I'm sharing it with other people. And I just want to thank you, Tiara.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, well, congratulations.
You are so welcome. And thank you for giving it a try. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that too.
Yeah.
So you have a wonderful, wonderful testimony.
Thank you.
That one got me excited. The GLP one, I use it. I drink the Glucose Protect more, and I use the Lemon X MCT before going to bed. And there's the Slimmer Pro. I use that a couple of times throughout the week. But that combination has stopped me from craving sweets.
Absolutely. Me too.
I like cookies. I like cake.
I like all of that too.
And so I don't desire it. And so I noticed I've reduced my body fat percentage over the past few months. But it's amazing. We're releasing 18 pounds. That's
Yes.
we don't
And
say.
it started me to juicing too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into juicing,
Awesome.
and I really love doing it, and so it helps. I feel, it I think it helped me on this journey too. And
Yeah,
I do, I like to fast, so
that's awesome.
it has been a blessing to me
Amazing.
and to my life.
This is an amazing story. Well, if you use any other products, feel free to come back and share it. I'm sure it'll help. You can
I
help some
will. I'll call Tierra up or send her a text. Say,
Okay.
can I try this? What will this do for me?
Yes.
All
And
right.
check your
Well,
text message, Mark. I just sent you something.
Thank you.
so all
Thank
right.
you for hopping on. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
you're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
We appreciate you for being here. Okay. Have a good night.
Okay.
All right, y'all. This amazing stories. Like we have, when TR invites guests or anyone hops on here, there's no pre-planned schedule. We don't know what people are going to share. I don't know. The people who invite guests know, but we're just real people here, having real results. And so someone on Facebook just says, this Miranda says, she says she's released 5 pounds, right? And so which is amazing. And no, in our company, we have fun. We currently have a challenge going on with a group of us. There's like what 8 teams, and we're all on this health challenge. So if you see me picking up my water bottle, that's because I need to get 36 more ounces of water in my body before I go to bed tonight. So I can get my 1 point for drinking water. But the products are amazing, and like I said, we're just real people, you using products we believe in, and we simply share them with people we care about. It's which is great. I had one other thing I wanted to share, but it slipped my mind. I got so excited about Martha's Miss Green story. I just forgot what I was going to say, but it'll come to me. But Gina's here. Let me have Gina unmute herself. You should be able to go ahead and share, Gina.
Good evening, family. You know, you guys are family. I've been saying that since I've been part of this organization because we are so intertwined together and the camaraderie is totally amazing. I just want to say tonight, Coach, that I had a couple people talk to me directly, said, you so know so much about these products. I want to know your spin on it. I got the information page on it, but I want to know what your spin is. See, when I came in, I started out with the basic stuff. You know, Carla said, oh, you start out with Healing Trilogy, Black Seed Oil, and Phobic. So I said, okay, I'll start out with those. But once I became a member, I had access to the information pages, the back office protocol, and I was a dive-in diva. You know, I got in, I got connected, and I just started reading different products in the back office. And then I started reading information about the protocol. And then I went into the still room. We got all these accesses to all these different locations within our back office that shows us and teaches us what combination of essential oils work best to combat a concern. I didn't say issue, I didn't say dis-ease, okay? A concern. I was, and I say was with the utmost honesty and respect, I was a chronic asthmatic. If I swallowed the wrong way, if I took too many steps, if I coughed, if somebody had on a high fragrance, it set me off. When I first went to Tennessee, we had an individual that was walking around. Every time you turn around, she took that top off of that peppermint and she was just waving around underneath her nose, and I would start gagging immediately. Now I've read up on the essential oils that help with respiratory. I have 8 that I use faithfully in my diffuser. I have the go-go sticks now, the sinus and the allergy, and I use that with frankincense, the go-go stick with frankincense, and I can have an episode. It could wipe me out. But once I get that diffuser on, once I hit my go-go sticks, in 15 minutes or less, I am way better. We had an event and I was driving and my group was with me. I had like 4 people in the vehicle with me and I started a chronic asthma attack. I immediately unzipped my bag, put on the nebulizer machine, put the medicine in it. I'm still driving, breathing on my nebulizer. They're like, how in the world do you do that? You train yourself. You teach yourself to keep going in a situation till you can get out of that situation. And we was not at a point where I could pull over and let somebody else drive. So I was like, I'm all right, I got it. And sure enough, they watched me like a hawk and I had it. But I can say today that I can hold a conversation without wheezing because you could hear me wheezing a few words after I start talking. These products are real. They work. You apply them and they work. Get in there and do your research, guys. I was the combo queen. I put together, I used our whole body collection along with our pain cream and some other pain related oils. Everything was related to some type of pain. I made that into a lotion. One of my girlfriends was having excruciating back pain. So I just put some in a little bottle because I got sample bottles for everything. Spray ones, drop ones, little contain, every type of sample bottle there is, I have one. I gave it to her. She put it on. And she said to me, she said, Gina, the pain is gone. The next morning she called me. She said, Gina, it's been a couple hours. I don't feel a thing. At the end of the day, she said, Gina, I had all day with no pain. She said, what is this stuff? I said, well, it's kind of something that I put together. You can't just buy it directly. So she was like, I want it. I just want it. I got to have it. So when I tell you guys, get in your back office, see what's related to what. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a perfect combination that's going to enhance the effect that you're looking for. Our products work so well. It does not take away or deviate from anything. If you put it in some lotion, you put something in your shampoo, whatever you put it in, is not going to take away the purpose of what that oil was designed for. So get in there, do what you do, and make these things work for you. I can't give them nothing but praise. I have absolutely no gut issues unless I eat something absolutely crazy. And my doctor, my gastrologist couldn't figure out what was going on with my gut. That's how bad I was. I had the hiatal hernia surgery. I did good for a couple of years. All that mess came rushing back. And when I told her, look, go check out my vitality, she sat at her desk, looked it up on the computer. The first thing she said, oh, this got 3, 4, 5 herbal teas in one location. I was like, yes, we do. And a couple other herbs and other things that'll help you with your gut. I say, thank you for your services, but I no longer need them. I have not been back in over 2 years to my gastrologist. Don't have to go because the vitality, black seed oil, and a few others has kept my body stable in that arena. Yes, I do the detoxes. Yes, I do the parasite cleanse because it's a benefit. Everybody want to know, well, what's the benefit? What's the result? How is it going to help me? Try it and see what it does for you. Coach, you know, I got to my spin in about the Vegas trip. It's coming up. Don't say, oh, I don't have the money. I can't go. Say, oh, I'm going to allocate this many dollars each month, each week, however you get paid, so I can go. Guys, set aside the funds, make your travel arrangements, make it happen. You will not regret it. You will reap a mighty, mighty beneficial reward. That's all I got, Coach. Thanks for letting me speak.
All right, Gina, thank you for sharing. And I think I met you at the first event in Tennessee. That was the first time
Yes.
we met face to face, and we were at the Holiday Inn Express where the meeting was. And I remember having breakfast downstairs with you and Roz and Carolyn. It's from
Yes.
where you are now, from where you were back then. It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I mean,
It's amazing.
you just when we say people age weldily and also are aging backwards, you know, Rhonda is, I mean, Gina is an excellent example. Came off so many medications. Coach Seymour came off with 39 meds. Lillian came off 75 medications, but seeing Gina being able to have a conversation without running out of breath, like and coughing, right? It's amazing. If you would have seen her before to where she is now, you guys would be amazed. And so just thank you for sharing that, Gina. And like she said, we don't have a lot of official training like as far as products because we have the product information pages in our back office, which we get the back office for free. We don't pay for any of the websites, and the company provides a lot of materials for us to learn, and also you can research and see which products are used for what, and then may even tell you what combinations go together. But we do have the Detox Divas on Thursdays that talks more about the products. But as far as weekly training on specific products, all of the information people need is in our back office. It's amazing. In the Steel Room, we have a recipe book called the Steel Room. And so, for those of you who don't know, essential oils are formulated and made in a steel room. Okay, so that's what the official name is called. We have a book called the Steel Room Recipe Book, and that's why Alexander Brighton has all the essential oils and what they're for and how to combine them for different ailments or health concerns, right? So it's those amazing stuff. And then Las Vegas, every about 2 or 3 times out the year, we get together and have in-person meetings, right? And they're like family reunions where we get the chance to meet people in person that we see on social media. And we have some training, we have some fun and training. So our next one is in Las Vegas in January 11th. But I believe in-person tickets may be sold out, but there is a wait list if just in case either Coach Will expands the room or people drop off. But I encourage people to attend at least one in-person event a year. They're very emotionally impactful, right? People have seen their businesses explode by going to just one event. All right, but thank you, Gina.
Coach, can I add just one more thing?
Go ahead.
You know, I'm a part of the Ageless Athletic Association 90-day Shock the World Challenge. Once upon a time, I was so athletic, but I had this situation where I developed this condition and I could barely walk up a flight of stairs. I set my own goal. You know, somebody put out there, oh, 6,000 miles a day is great. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do 6,000 miles because, you know, I have issues breathing. But I'm dedicated and I'm committed. So I decided that I would add 1,000 steps or more for each day that I'm in this challenge. And I went from that 6,000 to 10,000 to 11,000. Today I'm at 13,000. And before I shut my eyes tonight, I will hit 15,000. And I'm able to do this because I have the support of this family. I have determination. They help you to become determined, to become confident in who you are and your abilities. I never thought I would ever be able to get more than a mile in walking, period, because I can't breathe. Rough crap. But at any rate, things are better for me, and I am determined to meet any challenge that come before me. Before I say no and be defeated, I'm going to at least try. So you guys at least try. Thanks, Coach.
All right, let me. That's amazing. Good. Gina always has very good information, very profound statements, and I like the fact that she's challenging herself with this health challenge we have by getting more steps in each day. Even if it's not during this week, we have a special challenge where there are the team with the highest average steps is going to win that challenge. But aside from that, she's been challenging herself since we started this challenge. It's been what, almost 2 weeks now, going on 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks now, and we're on the same team. So we're on the same team. It's great seeing her, encouraging people, and I like the fact that we are a health and wellness company, and we do health and wellness stuff, right? So we're not just we actually walk the walk. Like we actually walk the talk, where we do what we say we will do, right? And no, Tiara, she hasn't shared her story yet. I was waiting for her to post the picture about her with her rate release. That picture is great. It's on my phone, Tiara. I'm not sharing until you share it. But she had an amazing story results with her releasing weight. But we are literally products of the products here, which is great. I know what I wanted to say, but thanks, Gina, for sharing that. How Miss Green supported Tiara. Let me. Isn't it funny how we will pay a stranger to pick us up? But we would go on the app and pay and trust a stranger to pick us up at 2 o'clock in the morning to take us home. But some people won't even buy products from people they know, right? It's crazy. It's but for Miss Green to support Tiara because she likes her and trusts her, that's great. And I wish more people were in our lives that we want to help. We should simply want to help people feel better, right? And also if they want to earn any income, they can do that too. But great story. Thank you, Gina, for sharing that. Did anyone else have anything they want to share? It's what, 5:44, so or 7:44 Eastern. Anyone have anything they want to share while we're here before we wrap it up? Or are we good? I think we're making good time. All right. All right, guys. Good testimonials. Thank you, Jessica, for sharing. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Martha Green, for sharing. Thank you, TR, for having yet another guest. We need to have an award for who had the most consecutive guests. I have to send TR some type of award or something. But thanks, TR, for always having a guest here. But we appreciate you guys. So if you guys are guests and you're watching live here on Zoom, or if you're watching Facebook, get back with whoever invites you to watch this information. Tell them what you liked about the information. If you watch the replay, also get back with whoever shares a replay with you. Tell them what you liked about the information, and then we want to welcome in advance to the goDesana and the Heart Naturals family. Otherwise, we will see. All right, we got you. All right. We'll do that. All right. Otherwise, we will see you on Thursday. Thursday, we have two amazing Zooms, Detox Divas. I'm not sure what the topic is. Coach Tina is a host of that. And if you missed last Thursday Zoom, Detox Divas, catch that one. That one was great. And then after that, we have the business overview Zoom on Thursday night. So 5 p.m. Pacific is Detox Divas. The 6 p.m. Pacific is the business overview for people who may be open to, generating some more income, especially now, now with thousands of people going without a paycheck, that has to be stressful. That's why it's important to make sure you have like an emergency fund for like 3 months or 6 months. So if your income does stop, right, you're able to take care of your household, during that time period. But otherwise, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all you guys supporting this Zoom on Monday nights. And we will catch you guys next week, same time. But then otherwise, we'll see you on Thursday for Detox Divas, and then for the Tanya Thompson's again. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Hey, thank you, Tanya. See here, I saw her name. I don't know if I welcome her yet, but Tanya Thompson, appreciate you for being here. All right, guys. So we'll catch you guys on Thursday. You guys have a good night. And this replay. Well, there she goes. I see her. Thank you for being our guest tonight, and get back with whoever invite you here, and they can answer any questions you may have. Okay. All right. All right. You guys have a good night, and we will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.